Round 3 then, we're going to bring on Pete because he's got some bike parts for you. I want you to tell me what the bike parts are, and also, if you can...
I can help you with that, Martin, definitely.
Thank you, Chris. I'm obviously needing quite a lot of help on
well,
this.
What they have.
Okay.
You do it life generally.
Parts of a bike they are, yeah.
Going straight to you then, Martin.
Oh,
what do you
the
reckon?
oily, greasy ones. All right, okay.
I don't know.
That's a giveaway, that.
It is a giveaway, isn't it? Yeah.
On,
no, it's obviously a clutch lever off a Honda.
Well done to you.
What a god.
And how, can I just ask you, how did you know straight away?
Just this little thumb adjuster.
Wow.
Some have
a stem wheel adjuster to alter the span of the lever to suit the size of your hand. Did you know that?
So hot.
No, it's the only other, the only...
brand that has that.
Yeah.
OK, Paul, what have you got there?
It's a backlight off. It's Suzuki, it's GSXR, it's which one do you pick? We'll go for the Gix 1000.
Well done. See, this
one of those off before, haven't you?
Simple. I've broken one of those.
You have broken one of those.
How did I do that? Tell the audience how I broke that, Paul. Gloat and have a good
broke
giggle
the rest
at
of the bike with it. Not just that, I hastened to add.
other things were taken into account.
He managed to flip the GSXR 1000 last year.
Yeah.
Was it not the first one in the country?
It was the only one in the country, I think, at the time, yeah. That was the
I
third...
think at the time there wasn't actually any full GSXR in the country because you just...
there were no spares at all for them.
On with the game.
What have you got in front of you?
I think I'm bright enough to say it's a seat. Someone's telling me Kawasaki.
Yes.
I'll have a stab. It's a ZX.
Yes.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mark? Big, little, or medium?
Well, I start at the bottom and work up, so we go for 6.
Yeah, you get about 10 guesses at it, don't you?
Yeah.
You're right, it is a 6.
All right, how about that?
Teamwork, son.
Yay!
Aye,
And a nut on the red tray.
Obviously,
Come on then, Daryl.
It's a
brake caliper.
I think it's a rear brake caliper.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's worked
it's an old one.
And it's an old one. I reckon it's an old Yamaha rear brake caliper. Will that do?
Yeah, no, you need to tell me what model.
That's quite harsh, isn't it?
What model?
Well,
have you got any clues?
Do you know I'm going to go with an FZ?
Ask for some clues.
No.
An XS.
No.
It's a boring sort
Keep
of...
thinking.
It's a boring sort of...
Yeah, we're talking diversion. Come on, give us a clue. Because it's a tough one.
What, like the answer? Is that the sort of clue you
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Well, you like
Half the answer would be good, yeah.
OK.
Come on,
Time to do, like.
T.
DM.
TDM. 850.
TDM 850,
Yes. I'm gonna give that to him.
Yay! Yeah, it is a tough one.
They'll need it later.
Could be anything.
It could be.
Back into lead. Now, the bikes that you've actually had there, we've heard the story from the GSXR 1000. Any more stories?
The first time I ever rode a bike, after 50 yards, SS50, I subsequently bought it and fell in love with it and got into biking because of it. But I crashed it after 50 yards, man. Then, after learning to ride it, well, learning in inverted commas, I went to my bike test. I borrowed a mate's bike and it was a bit wet and damp and greasy and horrible. And I, in the emergency stop, crashed at the feet of the examiner. So that quite naturally failed. I was still into bike, still wanted to carry on. Took my test about 3 months. 3 months later, passed it, and in glee and in the total joy of passing the test, I started riding a bit too fast on the way home and crashed on the way home. about 20 minutes after passing it. So I think somebody was dropping a hint that I should either be.
Dropping them ever since, haven't they? A bit like you've been dropping bikes ever since.
You crashed it on the way home from your test?
Yeah. 20 minutes after. I was fired up, man. I was only like... It's only about 40.
Yeah,
no, I was about 18.
Yeah, your team behind you.
I was about 18 and I was just a bit giddy with excitement, so...